Hi, I'm Ali Jennings and welcome to this Digital Camera Magazine video tutorial. Today we're going to take a look at how to add impact with an HDR technique. Now the technique we're going to use is going to give us the HDR style and look, but doesn't actually require 3 images. So it's very quick, very simple to do. At the end of that we'll end up with a portrait that has that HDR look. What we're also going to do is actually look at how to utilize the colors within the portrait to really make it stand out. So if I take a look at the final picture, and here we can see we've just taken back these skin tones slightly, so we've desaturated those, but what we've done is just to enhance the colour within the eyes, so his eyes are really standing out. This combined with the HDR technique has made quite a striking portrait. So we'll get straight into it, and if I click back onto the portrait image, and you'll find that on this month's CD. Now the first thing we want to do, as always, is just to duplicate our background layer. So if we go to our layers palette, then just drag and drop that onto the new layer icon. Now before we go any further, we want to correct our color balance, and we can do that very quickly by using levels. So if we go to our adjustment layers, down to levels, pick our grey point pipette, and then we'll just click onto the neutral background, and as we click around we can see all of the colours in the picture just neutralise. So when we're happy with the balance of the colour, we just click OK, and now we can really start to add that HDR look. So if we click onto our background copy layer, we go to Enhance and Adjust Lighting, and we're going to apply the HDR look by just using shadows and highlights. Now as soon as you click on shadows and highlights, it'll apply the default settings, which is just lightening shadows by 25%. And what we want to do is just take that a little notch further and take that up to about 30. So to do that, just left click onto one of the sliders and just move that over to the right. At the moment it's looking a little bit flat. We've lightened those shadows, so we sort of decreased the amount of information within the image. So we're now going to just darken the shadows down. That's going to really start to get that HDR style to the picture. So we'll take the darken highlights up to about 20%. And you can start to get that sort of very HDR look now. And all that we need to do now to finish off that look is obviously increase the contrast. We're going to do this quite drastically with the mid-tone contrast slider. I'm going to take that right up, and as you increase that, you can really see the impact of the portrait coming out. So we've taken that up to about 70%, and when we're happy with that, all we need to do is just click OK. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll leave you just to get on with your shadows and highlights adjustments, and then in the next part we'll take a look at how to manipulate the colour within the image to create impact within the portrait.